Hello, good morning students. Today we going to start new lesson number 14 statistics. As you know, we first completed lesson number 13 surface area and volume. Then we completed probability just now lesson number 15. Now lesson number 14 statistics. All these last three lessons are very important in standard 10 also. At same numbers, these three lessons are given in 10 textbook also. Most of concept and topics are repeating only. So you have to give more importance to these lessons. Now, three central tendency. What is meant by central tendency? Central means related to center. That is called central. Tendency means that inclination. So measure lies in center. Related to that one is called central tendency. As you know, in day-to-day life, we many times use average word. So that average word is nothing but a mean here. So what is average? Average is a center number. Center number. If you get in a 20 marks test, in many tests you get less than 15 and many tests you get more than 15. So your average will be near to 50. Why? It is in center. Okay. So three types of central tendency are there: mean, median, and mode. First of all, we look one by one. What is mean? Mean is nothing but average. In daily life, we use word average. That is here called in mathematics mean. Okay. So mean is the average of all observations. Its symbol is x bar. X bar. Okay. Horizontal line above x, that is called x bar. If observations are denoted by x1, x2, x3, x4 like this, or commonly by xi, I means any numbers. Otherwise, if observations are denoted by y1, y2, y3 like this, at that time we have to give symbol to mean y bar. Okay, so x bar is not standard symbol, but if it is means observations are denoted by x, then only mean is denoted by x bar. If observations are expressed in terms of y, then mean will be y bar. Now, what is the formula? Formula of mean is mean equal to sum of all observations upon total number of observations. Sum of all observations upon total number of observations. Otherwise, in symbolic way, it can be written x bar is equal to sigma xi upon n. Anyway, either in word form, otherwise in symbolic form, you have to write first of all formula and then only place values. Now sigma, that is just like reverse E, that is the sigma stand for summation. Summation means addition, add up. So summation of all observation, that is called sigma xi. Why xi is used in subscript? Because it is common notation. We cannot write x1 only, not x2 only, not x3. We want to denote all observations. Suppose x1 to x11 or x15 or x20 up to. So all observations we have to want to write here. So in short, we can write xi. So sigma of all xi means sum of all xi upon n. N is the symbol of total number of observations. Suppose you attempted 10 tests and you are having 10 marks obtained in different tests, then your n equal to 10. Okay, and xi's value may be different in different tests. Okay, so x bar is equal to sigma xi upon n. That is the formula of mean. Now what is median? Median is nothing but a middle observation. after arranging all observation in an increasing or decreasing order. So either you have to arrange the observation in increasing order, otherwise in decreasing order. But anyway, you have to arrange first of all observations. Then only you can find median. Many students make mistake. Without arrangement, they just pick out middle observations and that way they give answer. But that is obviously wrong. Okay. So keep in mind at the time of median, this is very important topic or important point to arrange the all observations in either increasing or decreasing order. We will increase only whenever median we will find. If there are two observations are there at middle, sometimes you observe in a middle position there are two observations. Suppose you are 9 friends, you 9 friends standing in a row, then obviously any one person will be exactly in the middle positions and that person will be fifth number for one side, for other sides, and one fifth one will be in center position, middle. So that is the middle position. But instead of 9, suppose you are 10 students standing or sitting in a row, then who is in the middle? So in the middle there are two students, fifth number and sixth number both. Okay. So at that time, which number to be selected as a median? Because median is not average, not to add and then to divide. Actually no calculation is required here. Just pick out that particular observation and that observation's value is nothing but a median. So whenever two observations are there, at that time take average of both observations and that is called median. Whenever these types of problem arise, whenever total number of observations are even, if total number of observations are even, then only there are two observations. If total number of observations odd, at that time only one observation will be there and that is only median, and you can identify very easily. Otherwise you can cross first and last, remove first and last, then second and second last, third and third last. So automatically you will come at the center position. Whether one or two observations are left there, according to that you have to give answer. Okay. So if there are two observations are there at middle, then average of both ones is taken as median. Now formula, actually no formula for median, but we have to first of all identify which place, which number of observation is to be taken for median. So basically it cannot be told as a formula, but if we consider as a formula, then just remember, if n is odd, suppose I have given you one example, if you are 9 student, then who is at the middle position? Fifth number. Why? You can mark, you can just make dot, just make 9 dots in a row. Obviously fifth dot will be in middle position. Okay. So how to find 5 number? 5 is not value, 5 is a place, just like your roll number. So value of n plus 1 by 2th observation. Suppose we place here n plus of n, 9. So 9 plus 1, 10. 10 divided by 2, 5th. So you got that fifth observation is at middle positions. Okay. So that is that type of formula only, just identifying which place or which number of observation is to be taken as a median. Then only place that observations value there. 5 is not our answer. Answer is the value of the fifth observation. If fifth observation is 26, then 26 is the median, not 5 is median. 5 just suggests number of that observation. Now if n is even, so we already discussed, if there are even numbers, then obviously two observations are there at the middle positions. So how to locate there? I given you one example. Suppose you are 10 students, 10 friends, then obviously 5th and 6th friends, 5th and 6th place friends will be at middle. Okay, so n by 2th observation. So n by 2 means suppose we are taking here example of 10, then 10 by 2 5, then n by 2 plus 1, so 5 plus 1 6. Okay, so total of both observation divide by 2. Why? To take average. Okay, so for taking average we just divide by 2 and add them both ones. Okay, and don't mix up both bracket here. In odd there are n plus 1 by 2, and here is even. In even n by 2 plus 1 is there. Okay, so this both brackets are not equal. N plus 1 then divide by 2, and here n divide by 2 plus 1. ओके, पहले वहाँ पर 1 ऐड किया, बाद में 2 से डिवाइड किया, और यहाँ इवन में जो सेकंड टर्म है ना वो क्या है, पहले 2 से डिवाइड किया, बाद में प्लस 1 किया. ओके, सो दैट आर क्वाइट डिफरेंट. नाउ मोड, दिस इज थर्ड सेंट्रल टेंडेंसी. मोड इज नथिंग बट अ मोस्ट repeating observations. That is very simple. No calculation at all. Just observe the data and give the answer. Most repeating observations. You just observe which observations is repeating most times. Okay, and that to be mod only. Its symbol is Z. Okay, X mean symbol was X bar, median symbol was capital M. Capital M. And now we're talking about mod. Mod symbol is capital Z. Okay, sometimes more than one mod or no mod is there. Why? Because suppose 5 repeats thrice 3 times and 2 also repeat 3 times, then which is median, which is mod? Obviously both, 5 and 2 both. Sometimes no repetition is there, at that time no mod. Okay, so sometimes no mod will be there, otherwise one mod, otherwise 2 mod, otherwise sometimes more than 2 mods also. Okay, but that is very simple. So for finding mod, nothing to do, just observe. Now look at number 2, some solve examples. Today's whole topic and all questions are not taken from textbook. Okay, so no need to write in fair book. Okay, so no need of textbook or fair book today, just for practice only. It is obviously topic of 9th standard only, and it will come at 14.3 exercise. Find mean of following observations. So many observations are given, 10 different observations are given, and I think you somewhere studied this topic in primary stage also. Okay, so I written first of all formula sigma xi by n. If you don't want to write this way, then you have to write sum of all observations upon total number of observations, either in word form, otherwise in symbol form. So sigma xi means sum of all observations. So I just make total of all observations. You have to show also that all numbers, then only real total you have to write. So 130 divided by 10, 0 0 cancel out, so 13 is our answer. So x bar equal to 13 means mean is 13. Very simple it is, just you have to be careful at calculation. Okay, no calculation mistake should be there. And division also, addition and division also. Why? Because here 0 cancel out, so no question arise of division, but sometimes you have to divide at rough work also. Now second, find median of following observations. Many numbers are given, 9 total observations are given. So here don't forget to arrange the given observations. So first we arranged observation in increasing order. You can arrange it decreasing order also if you want. So it becomes 5 6 8 8 9 10 14 16 17. Okay, increasing order. Now n is odd here, so we have to write this formula, first formula. Okay, we just gone through that first formula. In mod there are two formula, a and a is for odd. If n is odd, then apply a. If n is even, then apply b. Okay, so we written here first formula, n plus 1 by 2th observation, then value of n is placed 9. Okay, so 9 plus 1 10, 10 divided by 2 5th observation. So 5th observation is which? 9. So median is 9. Don't look at question, look at our arranged arranged in increasing order means systematic arrangement should be considered when you give your final answer. Okay, so at fifth place 9 is there, so I am equal to 9. Now many students write directly. They easily understand that 9 is at middle, so 9 is answer. But if you give direct answer, then I think that is not appropriate and that is not expected from you. So you have to give right formula and then locate that number and then give value of that number, that observations. Okay, so first of all uses show calculation why fifth place is in middle, then only write value. Otherwise in objective question you can give direct answer. After arrangement very easily you can pick out 9 is at middle place, so obviously 9 is answer. But to write something here, okay, I think you understand why we are writing this formula. Even it can be answered without formula also, by saying only. Now second sum for median. Again many observations are taken. Here are 10, total 10 observations are there. They are first of all arranged, so it becomes 12, 13, 14, 14, 15, 16, 16, 17, 18, 19. Now n equal to 10 means even. So here second formula is used, okay, B formula. N by 2th observation plus n by 2 plus 1th observation divide by 2. So n is 10 here, so n is replaced by 10 means value of n is placed. So what results? Fifth observation 10 by 2, then fifth plus 1 sixth observation. So fifth observation plus sixth observation divided by 2. But don't write 5 plus 6 by 2. Many students make mistake here. Do you understand? 5 plus 6 by 2, actually 5 and 6 are not values. That is showing only positions of observations, position of observations, just like your roll number. So your roll number is not your result or your weight or your height, that is only position. Okay, so fifth and sixth are not observation, not value, they are just showing number, serial number. So at fifth place who is there? 15. In sixth place 16 is there. So 15 plus 16 divided by 2. Okay, 15 plus 16 divided by 2, obviously it is 31 by 2. So 15.5 is our answer. Again it is very simple, just like n is even, few steps extra are done there. Otherwise just like previous one, it is again very simple. Okay, so first of all arrangement, and then you decide whether n is odd or even, means total number of observations are odd or even. According to odd or even, select formula, then place value of n, and then find out that particular observations. Now mode. Mode is very simple, I told you already. Just look, if you want to arrange, you can arrange here also. You can arrange observation also, then becomes more simple. But without arrangement you can give answer. Here in single arrow I have marked 2, 2, 2 3 times, 4 also 3 times, 6 is repeating but 2 times only, 6 repeating 2 times only, so it gone. Now 3 times how many observations? 2. So mode is 2 and 4 both. Okay, we already discussed that. Sometimes no mode, sometimes one mode, sometimes two mode, sometimes more than 2 modes. Okay, that is dependent on data only. So no calculation, no method, no formula in finding mode. Just observe and pick out that number which is most repeating number. Okay, now fifth solve sum. Find mean and median of first 5 prime numbers. Here observations not given but indirectly given. First 5 prime number means we know what is prime number, so that numbers are written 2, 3, 5, 7, 11. So x bar is equal to sigma xi upon n. Remember, you have to write first of all formula, then only place value, not find or not try to find directly answer. Okay, so 2, 3, 5, 7, 11. Sum of all 5 observations become 28. So 28 divided by 5 becomes 5.6. So that is our mean. Now median. For median, these numbers are already in arranged. Observations are already in arranged way. So no need to arrange again. Now n is odd. Why? N equal to 5. 5 observations. So odd. So use first formula of median, n plus 1 by 2th observation. Place value of n. 5 plus 1 by 2 means 6 by 2 means third observation. Which one is third number? 5. 8 third number. Which observation lie there? 5. So median becomes 5. Okay, we just practice same type of sum. This is only repetition. Fifth sum is totally repetition. Okay, only mean and median both are asked in a single sum. Otherwise nothing is new in this one. What is prime number, that you know. Many students make mistake. They take 1 as a prime number, but be aware, 1 is not prime number, it is specific. 2 is prime number. Okay, if you consider 1 as a prime number, then obviously your answer will be wrong. Now homework. Mean. In first sum finding mean, observations given. In second one median, third one also median, but in second one n is odd, third one n is even. Okay, so two separate sums of median are given. Mode, one sum is only given. And then number 5, find mean and median of first 10 prime numbers. Instead of 5 here, in example 5, there are 5 prime number. Here 10 are asked. So you just make list. First of all, be careful at selecting 10 prime numbers. Okay, and then find mean and median. Okay, so today we just understand and learn how to find mean, median and mode of ungrouped data. What is ungrouped data? That also I want to clear at this stage. Ungrouped data means raw data, means no table. Sometimes data is given in table also, but here no data, just by comma 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 all numbers are given. So that is called ungrouped data. So in 9th standard mostly our syllabus is related to ungrouped data only, not group data. In 10th standard our syllabus is totally related to group data. Okay, suppose you are 100 students in a class and I want to collect your marks. So I ask one by one to all students and I just write down by making comma in between there. So that is list out of all marks is nothing but ungrouped data. Then if I process on this data and if I make table, that suppose 10 marks test is given. So 1 marks, how many students got 1 mark? So I write 1 and then number of student 10. Marks 2, number of student 8. Likewise, if I convert that data into table, then it will be called group data. Okay, but today no group data is there. Just understand type of data. Two types of data, either ungrouped data or group data. For convenience, you can understand another way also. If table is there, group data. If without table data is given, that is a ungrouped data. Okay, that is quite simple. Okay, so I think today no students having any problem. If you make mistake in calculation only, then problem arise. Otherwise topics and questions even of homework very simple. Okay, so hope you will do the homework perfectly and quickly also. Thank you.